Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the couch, because this is a film that is streaming on Netflix, and it's a Zack Snyder film. What a way to kick off the year. My review of the 2023 sci-fi action film, Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire, coming up now. When a peaceful farming colony on the edge of a galaxy finds itself threatened by the armies of a tyrannical ruling force known as the Mother World, a mysterious stranger named Cora, living among the villagers, becomes their best hope for survival. Tasked with finding trained fighters who will unite with her in making an impossible stand against the Mother World, Korra assembles a small band of warriors from different worlds who share a common need for redemption and revenge. So what did I think of Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire? I thought it's an awful space opera film. It's co-written and directed by Zack Snyder, best known for directing films such as 300, Watchmen, Sucker Punch, Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, and his version of the Justice League. Snyder pitched the film to Lucasfilms over a decade ago as a Star Wars film, but it was turned down, which makes sense because it's a big-time ripoff of the series with red lightsabers and all, as well as a bunch of other films such as Dune, The Seven Samurai, there's a creature that looks a lot like Buckbeak from Harry Potter, and even A Bug's Life. It takes ideas from this and more, tossing them into a blender and mixing it up. Each scene, I was waiting to see what he'd be ripping off next. There's also a rated R extended cut set to come out sometime in 2024, which Snyder said is kind of a whole different movie, which might be better than this, but who knows? The settings and visuals for the planets and spaceships can look cool, and there's some ambitious world building here. The action sequences feel a bit underwhelming and full of been there, done that moments. Of course, we get the typical slow motion shots in the sequences, which can be unintentionally funny at this point. The biggest problems, however, is the bad writing. Everything here is predictable, and all of the surprises or twists are super obvious. It also piles on cliche after cliche, with some eye-roll-inducing moments. The team of outlaws and rebels are boring, have no chemistry between them, and are instantly forgettable. The characters are all one note, with no growth or development throughout. The villain is a little more memorable, but mostly because he's a space Nazi with a Lloyd Christmas bowl cut. The highlight of the cast is a robot voiced by Anthony Hopkins who has about 5 minutes of screen time. The pacing slogs along like dripping molasses, making its 2-hour and 15-minute runtime feel excruciating. The cast stars Sofia Boutella as Cora, the former Imperium soldier who rallies warriors from across the galaxy to stand against the Mother World, Jaimon Hansu as Titus, a former Imperial general recruited to fight them, Ed Skrein as Atticus Noble, the evil admiral of the Imperium, Michael Huisman as Gunnar, a farmer who's secretly, or not so secretly, in love with Cora, who joins the team, and Charlie Hunnam as Kai, a mercenary and pilot that Cora hires. Part 2 is set to come out later in 2024, but I doubt it can make this a more worthwhile experience, and certainly will be a sequel that I'll be dreading. Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire, is a shameless and brainless bore that's a chore to sit through. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of Rebel Moon. I only got 2 words for ya. Suck it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroupeAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd at Wes A List. Until next time, Troop out.